Jorge Alzade. The point of a journey. The point of a journey. Jorge Alzade.
The point of a journey. Anybody? The point of a journey?
Destination.
The point of a journey is not to arrive. Has anybody ever heard that expression before? No. That means that often the destination of a journey is less important. And that's because during your journey, you can learn, you can grow, you can discover yourself, you can improve yourself on that journey. Has anybody ever been on a trip to the store, to the bank, to the museum, to work, to school, vacation? We've all taken trips. The point of that journey, that trip, is to get to where you're going. These past few years I've been on a journey of self-improvement. To move from the person that I was to becoming the best person that I possibly can be. A person who is calm, who is strong, who is well-balanced, serene, peaceful, and warm. And the reason that I've been on that journey, because in the past, I have not been those things. Totally the opposite. In the past, I've made mistakes. I've made grave mistakes, and all owing to my bad temper, my short temper, lack of patience, not being able to stay calm. So I'm making the mistakes. I've known that I need to change and to improve. And that's the reason why I've been on this journey. And that's one of the reasons why I'm in Toastmasters, to improve. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests, I want to tell you about a trip that I took that ended up being a doozy of a journey. This trip began about 2.5 years ago during a summer vacation. I had planned a trip with my wife and I to visit my mother in Colombia. Now, I was born in the US, but I hadn't been to Colombia in over 25 years at that point. And my wife is from China, so she'd never been to Colombia. When I called my mother up and I told her about our trip, she was so excited. She was, needless to say, she was thrilled to have us come visit. So I went onto the website for the Colombian consulate to look up the travel requirements. And on the website they say you need, if you're a US citizen, you need a visa. You don't need a visa if you're a US citizen. I'm a US citizen. It also says that if you're not a US citizen, if you're a citizen of China like my wife, you need to apply for a visa. So I told my wife this, that she would need to apply for a visa. And she said, oh no, I don't need to do that. And if you've never met my wife, let me describe her to you. She is a petite Asian woman. Beautiful smile. When she smiles, she lights up the room. She has a sweet, soft voice, and I love her deeply. But let me tell you, she's stubborn as a mule. As am I. I'm the same way. So I tried to reason with her. She said, no, I'm not going to go down to Manhattan to the consulate, take the subway, and then have to come back 3 days later to pick up the visa. I'm not going to do that. And besides, we went to the Dominican Republic last year, and I didn't need a visa. On the website, they said I needed a visa, and I didn't get it, and then they let us in. I said, fine. So the day of the trip came. When we arrived in Colombia, sure enough, at the customs desk, they denied her entry. She did not have a visa. She was so upset. She had to spend the night in the airport of a foreign country, a language that she did not speak, and all alone because I was not allowed to stay with her. So the next morning, I came back to the airport to pick her up because we were going to take a flight back to the US. And as soon as I saw her face, I saw how disappointed and upset and scared that she was. The first thing she said to me was, I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. Stop right there. That's the point that I'm talking about. That life-changing moment, that pivotal moment. In my past life, if this had happened 5-10 years ago, what do you think my reaction would be? Say something stupid, right? Put me in the doghouse. I've been in the doghouse so many times. I would have said something like, I told you so. Why didn't you listen to me? How stupid can you be? But not that moment. At that moment, I applied everything that I've been learning on that self-improvement journey I told you about, and I used it. I was calm, I was supportive, I was warm, I was loving. I said to her, don't worry. Don't worry. When we fly back to the US, we'll have a layover in Miami, and we'll extend our vacation, which we did. We'll see the sights in Miami, which we did. We'll have delicious Cuban food, which we did. As a result of this trip, which turned out to be a trip to nowhere, the journey that I went on changed my life forever, because I saw how I can make a positive impact on the people around me. And that's really the journey that I've been on, is to affect people in a positive way, to be calm, strong, sincere, peaceful, and warm, to not only the people in my circle, but to everyone that I meet. And I think that's something that we should all aspire to, because we're all on this journey together, this journey of life. And it doesn't last forever. It's finite, and it ends the same way. So it's not important the destination. What's important is how you treat people during that journey. And I hope that you can join me on this journey to be positive influence on everyone you meet for many years to come. Mr. Contest Chair.